Table, when I built it at a height I could stand at and not have to bend over, and which would kill my back over a period of time. Like I said, these are two hollow core doors that have been finished. Quite a few coats of polyurethane on them, sanded in between coats, give a nice smooth finish. The table height for me is about 39 inches. Most kitchen tables, dining room tables are 30 inches. So let me get a platform to stand on. I'll show you what 30 inches looks like. This would be a 30-inch table. So anything you'd be doing, you'd be leaning over all the time, and it is not comfortable. That's why I built my table higher. And with using the hollow core doors 2 foot wide, I can get it in and out of a standard door. So, you know, when I designed it so I could do it. If I needed to move it, I could move it. Yeah, this is much more comfortable. You can work on things. You got something you're working on the table, it's right here in front of you. You can see it. The other thing you need is good lighting. Try and have a lot of good lighting. The more lighting you got, probably the better you are. Need a ventilated area. If you're in a small area, make sure you got some good ventilation. Because if you don't have any ventilation and you start using the solvents and so forth, that can be bad for your health. I use hollow core doors for my tabletops. They're 6.5 feet long, 2 feet wide. And put 2 of them together, you get a 4 by 6 table, which is very nice for your latex to lay out and work. If you got room. If you don't have room, if you buy 1 hollow core door, you're probably be doing yourself a favor rather than working on a table. Put quite a few coats of urethane on them to make them nice and slick. Keep them, and they really work great. I've had these for quite a few years now. And they're very light. You can take them off your table or wherever you got them and set them up behind the door so they're out of the way if you're in a small apartment or someplace you don't have a lot of room. If you put them on the table and they're too low, figure out something to block them up where they're at a height you can work at, like this. Storage. You can get the small storage bins. Get storage bins like these. You get the smaller ones. You can get the dollar stores, probably, I think they've got the small plastic shoe type bins for your small items, scissors and cutters and so forth. They make very good storage areas. You get some of the other Rubbermaid totes, large ones, you can put the smaller ones in. You can keep your things separated. Those will put a lid on them. You can put them in a closet. They're basically out of the way then. But you always need some storage. Like I said, when I built this, I built it with the drawers. got the luxury of being able to weld, so I made a steel frame up for it. And that far half of the table is on outriggers, so I can take it apart and just use half the table. And like I said, if I want to get it out and move it, I can move it through a doorway. Got the shelving on it for larger items or items you use all the time. Some people don't like standing. They like sitting down. I find it very uncomfortable to sit down and try and cut. If you're cutting or gluing, it's just uncomfortable to me, and I like standing up. I've seen people sit on the floor and work off the floor, which is fine, if that works for you. I've seen people work off a coffee table, or sitting on a couch working off the coffee table. So, you know, you do what makes you feel comfortable and what you get used to. But I like standing. I can work around. I can reach across the table here. And like I said, you got a roll of latex. Two-foot wide material. Works very nice on the table. You got plenty of room to work. Let me lower this camera a little here. You got plenty of room to work. You lay out your patterns on here. It's all right in front of you. Even if you only had one table, you come in this wide, you get the biggest part of your latex. So that's why I built it this wide. And when I used to get the 2-meter wide latex, I could put it down the length and roll it out from that side over to this side and work on it. So, you gotta adapt to what you have and can't afford. Lighting, the LED lighting now is becoming very, very reasonable to buy LED lighting. So you can make something up to hang a couple lights up, or a light or two, or have a stand with a light on it to give you plenty of light to work. Natural light's great, but you really don't want direct sunlight. I found direct sunlight's a little glary once in a while. Like I said, well ventilated area. If you're in a small area, you need air movement because of the solvents. The solvents are heavy, they go to the floor. So you don't want to be working any place where there's open fire or flame. Well, here on the floor, I got a concrete floor, and I got some of that matting to stand on, which really helps to save your feet if you're standing a lot. Depends on how much you're going to be doing, what area you're in. You know, if you plan on doing it full-time, part-time, or just for yourself. All this little stuff comes into playing on how much you want to do and how much you want to take and go into it. The next video I'll make will be basically, I'm going to start talking about tools. Some of the tools you'll need. I'll show you the tools I have and use. Then later on we'll talk about how to use them. But so, next one will be on tools. I'll see about posting at the end of the video some photos of my work table. Probably put some more up there on some of the latex items that I've made over the years. I'd like to thank everybody for watching, so please subscribe, hit the like button, and hit the bell so you get notification. Hope everyone has a good latex day. Talk to you later. Tell me about some of the things you'd like me to discuss and talk about on here in the comments below. Thank you for watching.